I wasn't planning on making this episode, this drink, but I have been inspired, been moved, and here we are. Hi, my name is Jeffery Petrone, and on today's cocktail episode, I'm going to be making a drink, the Silverhand from Cyberpunk 2077. I'm very bad at saying words. But this is, of course, inspired not only by that game, that drink in said game, the person they have playing that person who the drink is named after, Keanu Reeves, but of course the cocktail creation of it by Cocktail Chemistry, and of course how to drink, more so how to drink, although the idea that I had for this is basically the same thing but done differently. So this is a tequila old-fashioned with a splash of cerveza. Of course, much like Greg, I am using, instead of a Mexican beer, a cerveza, I'm using a beer made from agave that was aged in tequila barrels. I'm using Founder's Mass Agave Imperial Lime Goose style ale brewed with agave, aged in tequila barrels. Very lovely stuff. Of course, this is cold, and you know, old-fashioned, I really like, I really like how against the grain does their old-fashions as this thing presented as an old-fashioned experience, and I've done this numerous times on the channel. But what they do is they take all the ingredients for the old-fashioned and they put it in the ice cube. So in this ice cube, of course, water, there is a maraschino cherry with some of that juice, combined with some, in this case, just sugar, white sugar, and a good deal of orange bitters. So yeah, following that, I am going to add in the juice of about half of a lime, just because I'm a big fan of citrus, specifically lime, so I thought this might lighten the drink up a little. Of course, just a little stir because relatively small glass, relatively big ice cube. And I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm going to add in, I say as I present the tequila I'm using Jose Cuervo, the Reserva de la Familia, which is the kind of, if you're going to get a Jose Cuervo, this is the line of Jose Cuervo. I would generally recommend that you get it as 100% agave, and this is the extra añejo version. It is aged for a minimum of 3 years, although there is also stock older than that. It is a delicious sipping tequila, and I am going to use 2 ounces, trying very hard not to spill any of it. Really love this stuff. And then I'm going to struggle to open up this Founders. And then pinch myself with this weird contraption because I don't have my normal bottle opener. But regardless, pushing forward. You already got a nice color differential with that lime juice on the bottom and then the tequila, so let's go. On camera. So that's a little more than a splash, but it's also a flavor that I'm a big fan of. So yeah, here you go. Ooh. My goodness. That agave-ness, it is just the perfect combination of really highlighting that agave flavor. The tequila is coming out very clean and crisp, that just flavor of it. caramely, but not to a degree where it's not overtaking that lime flavor. Now, what I like about using these ice cubes is that it gives you incentive to sit with the drink, because as you sit with it, the ice cube's going to melt and release those flavors that you've put into the ice cube into the drink, thus making it more and more of the old-fashioned experience, if you would. But holy crap, this is really good. Highly recommend it. If you have the means to make this, even if you don't have the means to get your hands on this tequila, if you just have some lime juice, a quality sipping tequila, even if it's like a reposado, even a blanco even, and this Founders Mas Agave, or really just any beer that's made with in some part agave that was aged in tequila barrels, which there's a good bit of them, or at least just aged in tequila barrels. Really great combination. I am excited, not only to make this drink again, maybe with like a Don Julio 1942, but to eventually, potentially, play Cyberpunk 2077. But in the interim, you can give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you'd like, leave a nice, lovely comment below, listen to my podcast, Cannabis Cocktails and Cinema, and above all else, have a lovely day.